Hello everybody, today we are going to be learning how to do the quadratic equation. Um, and it's very simple. It's basically just write out this along with me now. This is the equation that we'll be learning. Now you see, always at the end here, you always have to make sure that this is a zero, right? If it means anything else, and it cannot be solved. And the quadratic equation is this. So we need to put the x there because that's what we're trying to find out of all of these. The letters are just stand-ins at the moment. I will show you an example of one without the x in just a little bit. Alright, so that is the quadratic equation. It's, yeah. Using a calculator, this could be made pretty easy, so especially on the test, you're going to have to hope that it is on the calculator paper. But don't worry if it isn't, we have alternative methods that we will show later. Make sure you get all of this down. Alright, so now we're just going to pick a bunch of numbers out at random. So the A is going to be 2. The B is going to be -3. And the C is going to be -4. Now, you take these numbers and you replace them with the corresponding letters. So if we just take the equation from earlier, it will be 2x squared minus 3x minus 4 equals 0. And now we substitute it into the actual quadratic equation, which would be x equals -3. Remember, when you're doing negatives, you need to put it in a bracket. You know what, actually, hold on, this may be too short. We may just need to move it down here. So we'll do x equals -3. And then we'll do the root of -3 squared minus 4 times 2 times -4 dividing by 2 times 2. Guys, I've made a little mistake here, as it shouldn't hinder you in your exams, but it might, so be careful with the negatives. You need to put brackets around them, like so. Otherwise, the equation will not work. So with this equation, you can just type this into the calculator and it should give you your answer. And that is quadratic equations. But if it comes up on the non-calculator paper, we will have to simplify it. So basically, we'll take it and we'll just solve the equations as is. So we know that 3 minus 3 actually turns it into a positive 3, right? That was really awful to say, but I mean negative 3 is actually a positive 3. And then we take the ones in here and we simply we change them into a 9 plus 32. And then we times 2 by 2, really simple, 4. But we could simplify that further to make it easier. So you don't have to just solve it based off of that. It's only a little bit more simplifying, but that's okay. So, it is now x equals 3 rooted by 41 divided by 4. Now, how you can do there's two ways to do it, and you need to do both of the ways to actually find out what both x's were. And that is, you need to plus one of them or take away. I don't know why I said or, I meant and take away, which should give you your answer of I'm just being quick with this one and just using a calculator. Shit. So the positive one will be 4.6. This is rounded, by the way. And the negative one will be 1.3. And that is how you solve quadratic equations. Alright, coming back, and there's actually something I missed out. There was like a little trick that we can do if you want to solve these even faster than I already did. Just pay attention and I'll show you. Alright, I hope you found that handy, and good luck in your GCSEs, students.